King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, become the summer's season's first major flop at the box office. This film made just $14.7 million in its opening weekend, but the movie cost $175 million to make. Ouch. Hollywood is preparing for what could be its biggest summer slump yet. The LA Times reports industry insiders predict ticket sales will drop 5 to 10% from last year. Other entertainment options are pulling away the audiences from the movie theaters. Jeff Glor got a look at the science behind an effort to enhance the movie-going experience. Jeff, good morning.
Gail, good morning to you. Between small screens, streaming technology, and short attention spans, it might be harder than ever to get someone inside the average movie theater, which is why Average is going away. The experience inside theaters is changing as a new generation pursues its version of movie magic.
There you go. You
What
wave.
is this, an airlock?
Hand wave. It's an airlock.
Deep inside a 16-story building in the heart of San Francisco
This is where the magic happens.
Yeah. Wow.
lies what might be the best place on the planet to watch a movie.
This is Dolby Atmos.
This brings together the best of everything we have to offer today.
The theater is wrapped in steel, boxed in by 2 sets of walls, all resting on a floating concrete floor.
Our goal is to provide them with a greater palette.
Kevin Yeaman is the CEO of Dolby Laboratories. The space he showed us is not open to the public. It's strictly a spot where the company can test and show off.
Everything we do begins with a belief that storytelling is a basic human need, and engaging in those stories is a basic human need.
Dolby Laboratories invented a system which suppresses the noise and
Dolby was founded in the 60s by Ray Dolby as an audio company. It became the industry standard in the 70s and 80s, catapulted in part by a once little-known film. Today, this cinema technology blends both audio and visual.
Today we're doing for the eyes what we've always done for the ears.
It means using software to produce pure levels of color, as well as a focus on object-based sound.
We want a sound in the front, or we want a sound panning through the speakers. We can do all of that.
And it's no longer just about the number of speakers, but it's also about not seeing them.
When people have a reference point for where the sound is coming from, it removes them from the illusion of it being real.
What does he have on right now?
So Evan's wearing, this is an EEG, an electroencephalogram.
The research is done in labs all over the company's campus.
They see fire on TV and they naturally just get hot.
Right. So it's
Poppy
sort of,
Crum
you know,
is Dolby's chief scientist.
You're measuring brain waves,
Exactly.
you're measuring skin reaction and heart rate.
Exactly.
Is any one of those more telling than others to figure out where to move the technology next?
It always depends. You're watching a really adrenaline rush car scene, and there's this one salient moment that a content creator is hoping that people jump out of their seats. Well, you know, we're going to probably look at galvanic skin response.
And you can't fool this. I mean, it's like a lie detector test.
Yeah, it literally is a lie detector test on that one.
Crum's mental testing helps produce a physical product. The processors in this projection room that put sound and picture in this theater.
What used to be a light bulb in a film projector or a digital projector is now an array of laser light sources that combine a whole bunch of like laser pointers together to create light on the screen.
Still exciting for you to sit at these
Yeah,
adipose.
we spent a lot of late nights here.
One person who's taken a keen interest in this new technology is a producer who needs no introduction. Jerry Bruckheimer has put together movies and TV shows, including on this network, that are memorable and highly profitable.
This is where it all started.
Yes, this is these sound stages were the original Pirates.
Pirates. Pirates.
He struck gold again with Pirates of the Caribbean. The 5th installment of the series comes out this month. Available in, you guessed it, Dolby Cinema.
Is that the goal, to get something to be as realistic as possible?
That's what you want. You want the audience to believe it, feel it, you know, they're seeing it.
Bruckheimer is a firm believer that the experience inside a movie theater can be transformative. And given the right combination of story and science, one that isn't going anywhere.
And you think the moviegoers will spend more for a ticket to see a better picture?
Always.
But when you get to $20, $30 a ticket, it gets pricey.
It does, but you know what? You have a kitchen in your home, right? But you still go out to eat.
That's a good point. There are about 40,000 movie screens in the country. Just 71 are Dolby Cinema right now. Of course, they aren't the only ones trying to up the experience inside theaters. This venture was aimed largely at IMAX. Regal also has something called RPX. More competition, better viewing.
I like Jerry's analogy. You have a kitchen in your house,
Pretty
but
cool,
you
right?
still want to go out. Yeah.
He's right.
He's right about that.
I like going to the movies.
But it's the big event you want to go out for.
That is
I
true.
like going. Thank you, Jeff.
Sure.